Hello friends, welcome back to another episode of Chill Adventures. It's hot as balls today. It is hot as balls. And it's hot as balls. And we're doing the roof. I got lucky and found a piece of 1/4-inch board foam in the fucked up shit pile at Menards for $10. Marked down like 30%. I'm sorry, 70%. So we're doing the roof in 1/4-inch board insulation. I've already used my Chill Adventures method for cutting foam for 2 pieces. I did buy some nice sanded 1/4-inch plywood to go over it. I do have some other lesser quality pieces of 1/4-inch plywood I'm probably going to use. But the ceiling is going up today. Most of it. Hopefully all of it. And even if I have gumption enough, I'm going to do this part. I have spray foam. I have spray adhesive. And we've got, I don't know how much polymat we have, but I'm going to use it. The board foam is 4 feet wide. It is 4 feet 2 inches side to side. That's okay. But I'm going to have to figure out how I'm going to use the plywood, because there's a couple spots I can't screw. So I don't know exactly what I'm going to do. We will figure it out though. very unusual way to film this vlog. Let me grab a chair and sit down. first of all, it's about 4 o'clock in the morning and I'm getting ready for work, but I'm at a crossroads with my filming of, well, everything really. And I wanted to get this part done. I haven't filmed the unboxing yet. That's what this is. But I had to touch on the van first. You didn't see me finish the roof and the polymat. That is simply because, well, 2 reasons. I ran out of spray adhesive, and it was so hot that spray adhesive wasn't like setting. So between trying to screw the wood to the roof and put the polymat on the wood, it got to be ultra frustrating. So I turned the camera off and finished it. It is done. There's a couple parts that aren't perfectly stretched across with like a little bend or a gap in it or something. I'm happy with the finished product, but boy that was the most challenging part. Had to do it again. I would do the roof first and have Kat help me. But it got done. You'll see that after this little segment. However, folks, this is the piece of resistance right here. This is a Blue Eddy AC300 inverter and a B300K battery. We also have I believe it's two 400-watt solar panels in this box. I'm not going to take them out because me and Kat want to have a real go at it, our first go. Plus, I want to wait for her to do it anyways. But this is the bad boy, girl, whatever you want, that is going to power our lives. It's going to power the air conditioner, which is super essential right now. It's still, the part you're watching right now, I filmed over a month ago. And it's still like in the 90s. It's baffling. I don't remember this many days in Michigan being over 90 degrees. Anyways, this is a 3,000 watt inverter with a 2,764 watt hour battery. Pretty much all we need. You know, we could have gone bigger. You can go much bigger than this. But as you see, it came with a cart because it is so incredibly heavy. All of this together, like set together with the cords that have to go, it's over 200 pounds easily. So that's why the cart was free. And thank you for that, Blue Eddy. But yeah, this is a very expensive battery. It is in lieu of a whole battery system, which I feel like you spend this much money, you don't do that extra work of wiring, setting all the things up. If you ask Kay Valatio from the Jared's Journey, who had a goose fight on one of his solar panels to replace it and upgrade, it's not easy. So that's why we went with this. It's got all the bells and whistles, folks. It's got 2, 4, 6 20 amp plugs, a 30 amp plug. This is obviously a cigarette charger. This is to charge it via your car. And then obviously little USB ports. You got 4 of the USB-A and 1. Oh, we got 5 USB-A and 1 USB-C. The unusual part of this battery is over here. I know the light's weird. I'm looking. It's 4 o'clock in the morning. I'm trying to get this done. You need to have the battery connected to the inverter no matter what. It won't even turn on. This is where you charge it from the wall. I'm gonna move this. This is where you charge it from the wall. I don't exactly know what these are yet. DC input. So this is where you hook it up to the battery or the inverter, and this is where you would add another battery, which is great because being able to add more power to this would be crazy. Well, not necessarily more power, just more duration of this power. The extra battery, another one, is I think around $1,000, so it's not going to be something we do now, but definitely is something we are going to do in the future. It's essentially we'll just be able to do everything we can do now, just longer. So yeah, it is a very unique battery. Kat and I can lift this thing up together on the cart and get it right in the back of the van. It fits under the seat, between the back door and the seat, incredibly well. And yeah, this is what is powering our life. If you want to know how much it is exactly, you can ask. I won't divulge it, but it was expensive. It was very expensive, and I feel like it's worth it. Just in lieu of building an entire electrical setup in your van. If you're smart like Kevin, that's not a huge thing. But I'm not Kevin, of course. So all that building prowess and electrical knowledge and stuff like that he has, I don't, and that's why we opted for this setup right here. I hope this wasn't too anticlimactic of an unboxing of something this epic, but small part in the big picture. And again, like, I'm trying to get these videos edited in succession so that they make sense. But we have some surf vlogs coming up, some cool vlogs where we're traveling around, so it's going to be less van builds for the near future and more regular chill adventure stuff. It's July 16th, I believe. So yeah, it's been about a month since we've done any big things to the van, but that's coming. It's going to start turning into a home. We have more decorating to do at this point. I guess we got to build a sink, and so yeah, I guess it's equal parts decorating and building things, or buying things and finding where they go. We're really slow rolling this because we don't want to put a bunch of holes in the wall that, affixing things that aren't going to go there. And yeah, just random stuff that we're just trying to think before we do and make everything as perfect as we can. We're in no rush. Everything's insulated in there. We have power now. Van's running good. A big vehicle sideswiped the van and didn't hit the van body, but took off the mirror. So that was a little frustrating. It's still broken. It's usable, but super frustrating for a vehicle that's new to us. But that's how it goes. No worries. We'll figure that out too. Yeah. Anyways, I'm gonna quit blabbing. Gotta get ready for work. And yeah, thank you guys for watching. Enjoy this next bit. Yeah, it's pretty cool. It's pretty interesting to watch this thing perform in the setting that I tested it in, which I think was pretty optimal to see what it'll do. So yeah, enjoy. Give me a comment. Make sure to subscribe if you're not. Let's go. Yes, folks, that's right. It's 101 degrees outside today. So I figure, what a better time to test the Bluetti and the air conditioner. Now, shit, I've got a couple things that I need to do. So, now that we've got that hooked up, let me grab this, plug it in to the old 20 amp max. All right. $95 degrees inside. Let's see what happens. All right, we're at 80%. Pulling in about 40 watts. I think it's working, folks. You can see the bead of sweat dripping off my brow. It is hot as shit in here, and this thing is running. All right, what time is it? I'm gonna turn the car off. It's 1:33, 101 degrees outside. All right, so the car is off. Jumped up to almost 1100 watts. Hit 1100 watts. Okay friends, here is what I've done. I put a changing towel across the top of the seats just to bounce some of that cold air back in, and I repositioned the exhaust fan so it's less cattywampus, as it were. I'm gonna let this run. I did change it from 69 to 74, and that seems to have leveled out the watts getting put out to about 1200. In theory, that means we're going to be, that means we can run this thing until, maybe for like 2 hours. I do think once the temperature levels off in here, it will, it'll drop that watts. Anyways, it was only at 80%. Started at 133. This thing is at 74 degrees, which I would assume if it's 101 outside and we can get it to 74 in here for a couple hours, even if we run this thing intermittently when it's cooler, let's just see what happens. Turn it to 69. Yeah, I'm not exactly sure what's going to happen here, but it's running it, and boy oh boy, what a great day for me to run this test. It's 101 degrees, and I'm hoping to get it to, I'm hoping to get it pleasant in here. But we'll see. I'm pumped. I'm just glad that this thing runs the air conditioning. Yeah. Anyways, folks, we'll check back shortly. Let's go. All right, folks. Been about a half an hour, and that has dropped about 100 watts. I'm guessing that as this thing gets up to power and cooling potential, it's gonna just it's gonna use more power, less power. I don't know how long I'm gonna let this thing go. I probably won't kill the battery. It's at 50% now. Again, like I said, I started it at 80, and it probably wasn't at 80. That's just what it was when I turned it on. And this thing has to really power through the 101 degree temperatures. Yeah, this is amazing. Unbelievable we can run this big of an air conditioning unit. This is going to change the game. Only a few days a year does Michigan get this hot, and it's been like this. Well, you saw that last surf session. Well, not the last surf session. This filming has been all over the place. To be honest, folks, I haven't even done the unboxing for the Blue Eddy, which you've already seen. Think about that. You saw something in the past that I have to film right now in the future. It's crazy. Anyways, yeah, this is amazing. Van life, chill adventures, Cam and Cat. Folks, we've hit unparalleled levels of awesomeness. We'll see how this goes. I'll be back in probably another 30 minutes. All right, my beauties, it's been about an hour, a little bit less. I don't want to run this thing too hard because the van was so hot on the inside. It was set, it said 95 or 93 or something when I first turned this on, and it got it down to 92. Having said that, the thermometer on this thing is near the back, and it is blowing just absolute cooking air out of the exhaust hose. So I don't know if it's really 92. It definitely doesn't feel like it's 92 in here, even when I'm not directly in front of the air conditioner. But the biggest thing, let's see what the battery is now after I've been blabbing for a few minutes. 39, and you can really see how far the AC output went down. Yeah, more than 100 watts once this thing got up to working temperature, and that's great. Again, I'll reiterate, 101 outside, 95, 93, whatever this thing said when we started this, and this thing was only at 80%. We'll call it 79% just to be on the safe side. Wow. I better do a good job in unboxing this because I need to explain all of the parts. So yeah, we're out here. We have power. We're insulated. Yeah, and I think they make special window things for this van because the windows are so weird. So once we get those, it's gonna be great. It's gonna be great. This is epic. I think we have a trip this weekend too. Things in the world of chill adventures, folks. Still bananas. I've been saying it for videos now. And it's not just the van build, van life. There's shit going on everywhere. What's not going on, folks, is I'm not getting an influx of subscribers, and Kat and I are just curious why. So if you're one of those numerous people, almost 70% of my viewers aren't subscribers, just do it. It's great. It feels good once you do, and I feel good too. Food. I'm gonna go now because I need to bring this big ass heavy battery inside, and as I'm sure I will tell you when I film the unboxing, the B300K, the battery part on the bottom, is like 2 times as heavy as the A300, AC300. Alright folks, Vanduel Rodriguez 2025. It's summer, it's hot. Let's go. Chill adventure.